Hey, lovelies. I'd love to tell you a little bit about LaLuna, the project LaLuna that Claudia and I are doing. And over the next coming week or weeks, we're going to share regularly a little bit about the different archetypes that we walk through in LaLuna. LaLuna is a really beautiful, in-depth healing and development journey. It's a feminine evolution. It's deep diving into the broken parts of us and learning to return to cyclical nature. It's healing all the aspects that are within the feminine nature, within the feminine consciousness. And when aspects of these, stages of these, have never been lived or never been sparked, never been held, or when they have been experienced in harmful ways, if they've been broken, uh, we cannot step into our full power of self. We will experience suffering. So LaLuna really is an empowerment journey. In LaLuna, we walk through the medicine wheel, and each stage of that 13 months journey has an archetype. So we have 12 archetypes and then sit really in the center of that wheel as the source, as the woman who sits in the source connected to all archetypes because they all work within her. Now, if each archetype is opposite to others, is next to others, and they're building up on each other. So when an aspect of our female consciousness, due to our physical development of life, has been broken or not lived, everything else will crumble. We cannot fulfill and feel whole. We cannot step into our full power as a woman. Now, the first archetype that I want to talk about is the daughter. What happens when that aspect of ourselves is broken or has never been held? The daughter is age birth or pre-birth in utero to 7, 8. It's the entire time that we're sharing our energy field with our mother. And so if in that time we haven't been held in unconditional love, if we haven't been allowed to dream, if we haven't been allowed to have imagination, if we haven't been allowed to be curious and full of wonder and excitement, and if we haven't been allowed to make mistakes because we're learning, if we haven't been allowed to just trial and error to experience the world, and if that hasn't been held with unconditional love, then as an adult, we become fearful, controlling, unloving, bitter. We won't be able to feel loved. We always have to fulfill something to be loved because this is the cornerstone. This is the cornerstone that we need to find inspiration in our lives to break cycles. If we cannot, if we keep on cycling in the same pattern, if the same things happen, if we feel hopeless all the time, lost all the time, then it's because that part has not been held. That part hasn't lived. And this is even the foundation. So if that aspect of ourselves has been broken or not been held in unconditional love, all other aspects of womanhood, of femininity, all other archetypes will crumble, can't be fulfilled. And in our lives as a woman, we won't find a new perspective. We won't be able to break through patterns that are holding us back. And we become really judgmental of ourselves and others. Yeah. And so that's why this beautiful journey, LaLuna, that Claudia and I are offering online and offline, is just a magical place where we start from scratch. We go back to the beginning and we journey through the different archetypes to return the woman to the source of wholeness of all aspects of herself. So, if you're interested, if you're keen, just contact me. We're offering it live on Zoom for the German market for now, and private sessions or later on recordings in English. So just stay tuned and connect with me if you've got any questions. Blessings.